Hello everypony, Prince Alagorn of Aquilonia here, and we are finishing out the Grimdark month today by talking about a story that I'm sure is going to piss a lot of people off. Yeah, we're doing Fall of Equestria today. Fall of Equestria is a story that lives in infamy to those in the know and relative obscurity to those out of it. It started life as its own dedicated Tumblr before being taken down. Attempts have been made to resurrect it, but none really last that long. What is still left of the story is scattered around the net in an incomplete and fragmentary fashion, and being carried on film fiction in its own group, kind of. The group hasn't had a whole lot of activity yet, but there are some stories there that might be worth checking out. The story is a what-if alternate universe. A group of caribou invades Equestria from the north, first targeting and corrupting Shining Armor and Cadence, and in the process corrupting the Crystal Heart. From there, they overrun the land, capture and depose of the princesses, and corrupt every male into being a predatory sadist, and reducing all the mares and Team Fillies into being sex slaves. A lot of the story beyond this basic setup is still behind the scenes. Some of it is being worked out in the fanfiction group, and some of it is slowly leaking out on Derpyboro, but the majority of the material is stuff dealing with the aftermath of the takeover and the daily lives of the girls as slaves. For example, the establishment of the collar system. The caribou mark the behavior of their slaves with colored collars. The most important of these is the red collar and the black. Red collars are those who have been broken so completely that they actually enjoy their treatment. Cheerly is one of them, and Cadence is another. The black collars are those that prove extremely resistant and kind of suffer the worst abuse in the story. For the red collars, what to other ponies are clear acts of rape and torture turn into semi-consensual acts of S&M glee. To the black collars, well, everything kind of sort of really fucking sucks. To me, this is the most extreme MLP Grimdark. It's not that gory. There is physical abuse, to be sure, but it's in the form of really rough non-consensual sex. It's not that scary per se even, but it's deeply unsettling. Though not in a killers and monsters sort of way. It's unsettling more in the way End of Ponies or Fallout Equestria is. It's unrelentingly bleak, and there seems to be no escape from the utter onslaught of it. It's just page after page of just sickening depravity and rape, and a metric fuck ton of more rape. You pray desperately for some pony or something to end this fucking curse, but any hope of rescue seems to slide further and further away the deeper you dig into this universe. It's just so unbelievably, unremittingly dark and depressing and just hopeless. I would recommend checking it out, but only if you can handle this sort of subject matter. If you cannot stomach psychological torment or sexual violence, I recommend strongly that you avoid this at all cost. You have been warned, and if you try to shoot me as the messenger, I will reach through my computer and punch you in the fucking mouth. I don't care if you're male or female. Links to the Derpyboro archive, the most complete one that I can find, and the FemFic group are down below. On top of that, as a palate cleanser, I'm leaving a link to the post-Fall of Equestria group as well, because what better palate cleanser is there than watching the ponies find some way to just fucking win and be done with this? Until next time, which will be the Nightmare Night special. Bye. Hello, everypony. Prince Alagorn.